Hello, welcome to the weather forecast. My name is Mr. G, your meteorologist, as we take a look at what's happening across the country. This is your weather today, and let's get started with this first map as we're having a very active afternoon there across the southern plains. So eastern Oklahoma through Arkansas, parts of Missouri as well, and into North Texas. We're also seeing a line of very strong thunderstorms. So we have an active tornado warning in this area across western Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma and southern Missouri, where we have an active tornado watch in effect right now. Numerous thunderstorms with very large hail. We've seen numerous reports of 1 to 2 inch diameter hail. So we're going to see that gorilla hail today out across North Texas, eastern Oklahoma, and to Arkansas, as well as we see this line of thunderstorms here near McAllister, Oklahoma, and they're also moving across the border into Arkansas, so Fort Smith, and maybe even into the state capital of Little Rock. We're going to be seeing those severe thunderstorms rolling through this afternoon with very heavy rain and very large hail, and tornadoes is also possible, and even the possibility that we could see EF2 or bigger tornadoes. So large tornadoes to go along with that very large hail, and you usually see those hand in hand, large tornadoes with large hail. So we're seeing that very large hail. You can see that a bow echo. Look at this bow echo. This is a classic a severe thunderstorm. You see that bow echo heading out ahead of this storm system, and we have another bow. There's another bow echo here as those storms are diving down to the south. You see this line of storms right here. This is another bow echo, and this is a good area where we can look for rotation in some of these thunderstorms. So again, a very active afternoon here across the southern plains, from Missouri down through Arkansas, Oklahoma, and into Texas as well. We're seeing those severe thunderstorms. We're also seeing a lot of rain, and those thunderstorms are a little bit further to the north as well. So let's slide up the across the upper into the parts of the upper Midwest and show you where we're seeing some more active weather this afternoon. All right, folks, check this out. Now, this is northeast of St. Louis, just outside of Missouri into Illinois. This is on the Illinois side now, and you can see these thunderstorms here moving off to the northeast, or to the east-northeast. Very large thunderstorms, supercells, individual single-cell, supercell thunderstorms, and you can look at the purples. That's indicating very heavy rain, very large hail. This has 3 and 4 inch diameter hail. This storm is also tornado warned right now. This is an active tornado warning with this storm system, and this is east-northeast of St. Louis, Missouri. On the Illinois side, I can't really see what towns is near, but I know Quincy, Illinois is near here, as well as Peoria and Springfield, Illinois as well. We're looking at that area of very strong, very severe thunderstorms making its way. I bet you those skies are green as green could get out there across the Illinois area. I know Reed Timmer and those guys are having a blast right now chasing these storms around. Very good action for those guys today across the central and southern plains. This is from Missouri through Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, and into North Texas and Louisiana as well. We're going to be seeing those severe thunderstorms this afternoon with those tornado warnings. So I counted at least 3 active tornado warnings right now, and this entire area is under a general tornado watch right now. But we have 3 active tornado warned storms in western Illinois near St. Louis, Missouri. We're tracking these storms as they race off to the east-northeast at about 45 miles per hour. Those storms are headed out, and you can look how colorful it is. It really indicates how heavy the precipitation is and how large that hail is. And you're seeing those purples in there. That's that very large hail. We're seeing those 3-4 inch diameter hail. And you can see the rotation in those bad boys as well. Wow, look at those thunderstorms. I wish I could see a live video of that particular cell right there. Whoa, holy crap. I'm so excited right now. Wow, look at those storms. Just unbelievable. Big time thunderstorms. This is a very serious situation out there over St. Louis in the St. Louis area. There are more storms headed towards St. Louis right now coming up from the southwest. So it's going to be a long afternoon dealing with these very strong, the severe thunderstorms. Now we're going to switch back to our wide angle, our wide radar, and zoom out, take a look at the general larger area, because this storm is also affecting the weather back towards Colorado into New Mexico, Utah. We're seeing snow across the Rockies. Denver today could pick up, between today and tomorrow, could pick up as much as 4 feet of snow through parts of Colorado. So heavy snow into the Rockies and the Southern Rockies and parts of the western edges of the high plains into eastern Colorado, like Collins and New Mexico, and parts of Wyoming as well. So if you're in eastern Wyoming in the high plains, you're going to also pick up some heavy snow from that storm system. So let's zoom out right now, take a look at everything, at the big picture of all the action that's going on out there this afternoon. We got these spectacular thunderstorms coming out into the central and southern plains along the Mississippi River Valley this afternoon. So we have those tornadoes to watch over. There's at least 2 tornado warnings associated with this batch of storms here. And look at the hail, lots of large hail, very heavy rain and gusty winds. We can see those straight line winds up to 80 miles per hour. This type of setup is a lot of rotation, a lot of spin in the atmosphere, so we're going to see those tornadoes spin up quite rapidly and quite easily with this a very volatile atmosphere this afternoon. So let's zoom out, take a look at everything, kind of go over the big picture of all the chaos out there across the Midwest today. Okay, so here is the big picture. I'm just shaking. I'm so excited because all of this action we got going on today. Now this yellow is tornado watch extended from East Texas. Tornado warnings down here, but we also got tornado warning here near St. Louis. But there's a tornado watch all the way up into the Ohio Valley, up into Ohio and into western Pennsylvania. Tornado watch extending from the Ohio Valley, from western Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, parts of Louisiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma. So much of the Ozarks, we talking about the mid-Mississippi River Valley and the Ohio Valley and parts of the Tennessee Valley. We have a tornado watch in effect right now as we see this very, very fantastic clusters of thunderstorms coming up from the central and southern plains. We really see a lot of action down here in Arkansas, East Texas, southern Oklahoma, into Missouri. Wow, it's just unbelievable. I'm going to watch a lot of video this afternoon. I'm pretty sure those guys are all over on TikTok. I'm pretty sure, I can guarantee you that Reed Timmer is out there. I know for a fact Reed is out there. Jim Cantura is probably out there. All of those guys. I mean, wow, this is a very exciting day across the central and southern plains. But we also got a little bit of rain falling across the upper Midwest. So parts of southern Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, through Nebraska. We're seeing some rain showers up in here, up into Michigan, as well as into Ontario, Canada, maybe into New York. But this is all rain. This is not snow. It's warm enough for rain out there. So we have the snow, not snow, I'm sorry, I keep saying snow. This is where the snow is. If you want to know the snow, this is where all the snow is. Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and northern New Mexico. Some places can pick up as much as 4 feet of snow between today and tomorrow and into Sunday. Now, as we get through the week, it's going to diminish over the weekend, but it's going to continue be snowing, but it's going to be much more sporadic and isolated in nature. But the much more concentrated snow is out there today, and that's going to be mainly over Colorado and northern New Mexico. So Santa Fe, Albuquerque, through Denver, Collins, Grand Junction, Colorado, we're going to see that heavy snow, and we could pick up 4 feet of snow. So a lot is going on out there. A very exciting day as far as the weather is concerned. That tornado, that severe weather outbreak here across the southern plains and into the Midwest, making for a very exciting day. So that's going to do it for this video, but depending on how things continue to change through the evening, I'm going to put out more videos as the evening goes on. But we're going to also have our regular weather forecast video that's going to come up after this one. So stay tuned for the weather forecast, because I want to let you know what's going to happen after we have this severe weather. Because one thing about this event that's taking place is that this is fostering a huge change in the weather that we're going to see as we head into the weekend and early next week. Is the jet stream is going to change, and we're going to see trough set up over the east and a ridge build out to the west. So we're going to see a flip in the pattern where it's going to get colder across the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest and the Northeast, and warmer across the Rockies and the West Coast. So a big warm up out west and a major cool down in the east. But we're not looking for a snowstorm in the east, so we're not going to have that, because this energy is going to remain most. Now, this low pressure center is going to ride up near Minnesota and into the Great Lakes, but it's not going to bring that snow. But it's going to be too far to the north, so the Twin Cities will not see a snowstorm out of this situation, because the snow band that does set up is going to be in Canada and far, far northwestern Minnesota. I mean, north of, even farther north than Fargo and Brainerd and Barris and those areas. We're talking extreme northwestern Minnesota, near the international border. So we're not going to see a big snowstorm break out across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes with this system. But it is going to get much, much colder, and I don't think we're going to see much snow. But we are going to see a shot of rain moving across the upper Midwest as that low pressure center, typically a Colorado low usually means a lot of snow. But we're going to see rain this time, not snow, from this Colorado low, because it's going to be much too much warm air in the area to work with. So that's going to translate it as rain instead of snow and high winds. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Leave your likes, comments, and subscribe to me. Check us out on TikTok, and we're going to have this video on YouTube as well. So thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon. Don't forget, for the next video, when we have that weather forecast for the remainder of the week and this weekend and early next week.